Our next criteria for the IQA course is criteria 13, which is looking at policies. Okay, and for you as an IQA, it's very important that we are staying current with our policies and procedures knowledge. Okay, so for any IQA, there are many different policies and procedures that you need to be familiar with for the successful running of your courses, your qualifications, and of course your tutors and assessors are going to look up to you and perhaps ask you questions about policies and procedures. So keeping a good knowledge of these different policies and procedures is going to be very, very important here, so you can provide them with the best advice and feedback. Do have a look in the textbook at pages 13 to 14 on the different ranges of policies and procedures there. There are a range of different policies that you might need to become familiar with within your practice as an IQA, such as appeals and complaints, for example, confidentiality, the Copyright and Data Protection Act as well, equality and diversity. Within your IQA role, you might have to create policies and procedures. Okay, so if your company doesn't have policies and procedures, such as a complaint procedure, you might have to create one as well. My advice is also to check with the awarding body that you are affiliated with, and they might be able to help you to create some or to provide you with some as well. Okay, it's very important that we do communicate our policies and procedures with our assessors. You could perhaps create a staff handbook, by example, with the policies and procedures, and that is going to be useful for them for their own knowledge, and they could read the policies and procedures in their own time as well. For your IQA portfolio, we would like for you to submit to us a minimum of 3 different policies or procedures that are important to your IQA role as well. It's very much up to you, okay, on what policies you do include within your IQA portfolio, but we're looking for a minimum of 1 to 2 pages on each policy. Okay, so any 3, perhaps have a look in the textbook once again at pages 13 to 14. Okay, so by example, here we have the data protection policy, okay, of 2018. GDPR, very important for me as an IQA to promote to my assessors that confidentiality is absolutely vital here at TrainAid, that we do deal with lots of learner work, marking, and that we have to make sure that all assignments, all paperwork is dealt with sensitively and securely as well. So promotion of data protection is key. The complaints procedure, whether there are complaints, appeals, and also disputes of decision, they do happen within training courses. And myself as the IQA, I do need to promote our procedure here and also create a system whereby we do look into perhaps learner complaints seriously, okay, and also creating a policy where there's a step-by-step process that we can also investigate any complaints and procedures as well. So as an IQA, you might need to create your own complaints procedure and make it crystal clear with assessors what happens in the incident of a complaint or an appeal. So very important there. And finally, equality and diversity. As an IQA, of course, we are there to be a role model and to promote equality and diversity. So on our courses, qualifications, we are there to make sure that all learners are equal, that they're treated as an individual, okay, that there are no elements of discrimination that happen within our courses, and any incidents are reported in a sensitive way and also direct way as well. So dealing with incidences at the first occurrence as well. So therefore, having a clear update on equality and diversity, having a knowledge of that is absolutely key. So therefore, myself as the IQA, I need to keep my policies and procedures readily available, okay? I might need to promote these, to email these updated policies to my assessors and trainers. But once again, within your IQA portfolio, we are looking for a minimum of 3 policies or procedures. If you already have these, fantastic, do submit them within your IQA portfolio. If not, don't worry, then do take your time to create your 3 policies.